How's it going, everyone? Tyler, we're back with more Stranger Things, Tales from 85. We are reaching the end. We're on episode 7, Enter the Storm. Oh man, I am sprinting to the finish line for this, man. It has its moments. I will not say the show is a complete failure. I get the vibes that I'm getting Stranger Thing vibes. I'm getting the show. A little bit more here and there. Most of it though, it is not doing it for me. It is the worst parts of the show stretched out for most of these episodes with little bits that I like. So I guess we'll just get right into it. I've been putting this off. Let's just get into this goddamn episode and get over with. In order to sync up episode 7 with my commentary track, get past the Netflix Stranger Things little logo that they do. Once that fully cuts to black, press play, but for now, press pause. All right. Well, we got 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost there, baby. Almost there. Let's get through this. Almost there. It's been spooky. I'll give the show that. It's been doing a good job getting like these horror movie spooky vibes. Weird that it came out in spring. This is not a springtime show. One, it takes place during the winter. Two, it has like a horror season kind of vibe. I think that was supposed to be a comedic beat. I don't know what's going on though. So what's going on with the green goo on the headphones? That's got to become important, right? Did what? That was an interesting move. Did he like thwip the vines up to get more leverage to pull himself up faster? Like Spider-Man? Did he like Spider-Man thwip some webs out to propel himself forward? That was interesting. Again, they are doing cool shit in these like very brief action scenes. Every action scene has like one or two cool things that I like, and then the rest of the episode happens, and then a couple cool things will happen at the very last bit of the action at the end of this episode. And I'm really starting to hate these monsters. I don't like them. I would take a Demodog or a Demogorgon at this point. These weird vine hybrids are not doing it for me. Oof, we're losing steam, man. I'm not even digging on the title intro anymore. Hey, they're still nailing that. They're still doing a good job with that. Classic Stranger Things. You got to do it. Oh yeah, yeah. This was that snowstorm that they were talking about a couple episodes ago. Shouldn't they all be together? Why are they all separate right now? Oh, she's gonna do it. We haven't seen this yet. I'm so curious how they're gonna do it in this show. It's such an iconic look in the TV show. Okay, you know what? Good. It's good. Okay, this is good. I mean, how hard is it to animate a black void and some stuff in it? But I like it. They are doing a good job of making this feel like. Why do you think they're hiding, you dummy? They got a monster chasing after them. Oh, bless me. Got to get her waffles to go, just in case. Oh yeah, because she's going on to a blizzard right now. they kind of already did it with the body snatcher season in 3, but her with the goggles and the snow and the coats, this is giving big like the Thing vibes. But they can't really do the Thing because they've already done that where you don't know who's who, like who's been taken over, who's still a person. But that could have been a fun take to go with this. Like there's that I guess that is kind of the vibe that they're going with. Like with the Thing ever evolving, and it's like every little bit of it is trying to survive in the Thing, where even like the blood cells will react and try to survive if threatened. So that is kind of what's going on with the spores in this. So okay, they've got some stuff going on there. Yeah, Dustin needs to be swearing. He would say peddling in this shit. Again, why are all the kids separate in this snowstorm right now? Jesus! Is this going to turn into the Goonies? The scene. Oh no! Bad guy alert. It is a scene from the Goonies. Yes, this is exactly like the Goonies, where Chunk accidentally flags down the Fratelli's car, not realizing he just got the attention of the bad guys. Here we got some classic Stranger Things stuff. Every season, you got to have somebody hiding behind something, trying to get away from a Demogorgon, which is never clear. Like, how much sense do these guys have? Because like he clearly heard that. Do they have sense of smell? You would think like being a super predator creature like they are, they would have a really intense sense of smell, but they can never smell anyone. They can usually hear stuff, and because they in the first season they smell blood like a shark. They get Barb by smelling and like tracking her blood, right? What? Come on. That shit has been around this monster this entire time, and now it can smell it. Now it's smelling it through the air vent. It was right down the hall from that green shit 10 minutes ago. Or I guess that was the last episode when they were running through the school. That the dude was no, that was at the beginning of this episode. God, this is the problem with binging. You kind of lose track of where you are. Yeah, he's definitely the bad guy because I know that for a fact because there is no food mart ever referenced or gone to in the future. So this guy does not stick around. And this is when Dustin has like the fake teeth put in, but I think in season 3 he gets those taken out cuz his real teeth start coming in, right? He has braces in that season. Not again. This guy can't catch a break. He's been reactivated. Oh, but they don't know that terminology yet because in season 3 that's when Will comes up with the activation thing where Billy gets activated because he has like the mind flayer like dormant inside of him, which is something that has happened already. So he should know like these people maybe these guys who got attacked by the monsters earlier or became monsters earlier, they might still have some monster stuff like laying dormant in them. I don't know. You might not be supposed to think about it that much. Yeah, I'm curious. What did it do? Huh. A big a big thing just got revealed, I think, but I don't think it matters. Like they're questioning it all. Like, what's going on? Why did he track down Charlie? We know it's because he's got the green shit on him. So are we just gonna be waiting for them to find that out? Nikki still not vibing. I do not like Nikki because she was a tinkerer. She liked doing like machine stuff. Now she's gonna science this shit. Isn't that a line from The Martian with Matt Damon? Doesn't Matt Damon say that in The Martian? Hmm. Yep. Yeah, this guy is definitely the bad guy. A food mart owner having like science background in cells and mutations. Come on. Yep, this is where we find out he's the bad guy. So this is a big red flag. Dustin, you should Dustin. This guy worked at the fucking lab. He is a bad guy. You need to go like run and tell your friends that this dude worked at the lab and weird shit is happening still. Maybe the one dude from the lab that's still in town is doing it. I knew we would get a reveal like that he worked at the lab. I just didn't. That just felt too stupid because why would this food mart guy be a Hawkins lab employee? I was wondering, like, is he like a government plant to see what's going on in town after the lab went under? But I think he might have just stuck around just because he had to. Once the lab went under, he kind of got screwed and stuck in Hawkins. And if I hadn't met Anna, I wouldn't have seen her. Yep, yep. So yeah, the way he's looking at it, yeah, I got fired from the lab, but now I get to do even cooler shit by making a crazy alien species, a plant. Which is weird because he doesn't give a mad scientist vibes, but he's definitely a mad scientist with his plans. Like splicing other dimensional creature vines with experimental green goo. That's mad scientist shit. Why did all of these kids not agree? Ooh! Oh, God, I thought that was going to fucking knock her out. Why did they all not agree to meet up before the blizzard hit? They knew days ago that the blizzard was coming, and they're all split up and separate right now. Lucas and Max are fucking off in the sewer still. These guys are dicking around in science class. Who knows what the fuck Eleven's trying to do, walking into town in a snowstorm. She'll be lucky if she makes it alive. But of course she does. I just remembered we have had punks in the show, Stranger Things. It was the least my least favorite episode of the entire show. Everyone's least favorite episode where Eleven goes to Pittsburgh somewhere. She goes somewhere to meet up with that gang of criminals. There's like a couple punk ones with hair like this. I completely forgot about them. I've I've put them out of my mind for so long. I completely forgot we have had punks, and it doesn't work. It didn't work the first time. It doesn't work now. I can't believe they've done this twice. In season 5, they doubled down. They're like, "Oh, that was your least favorite episode from season 2? Fuck you guys. She's a main character now." "Oh, you guys didn't like those punk characters in that one episode? Fuck you. We have a main character who's a punk in this show." Like, don't they know that it's their least favorite, like everyone's least favorite episode? Why do they keep like having elements of that? And I'm remembering now too, in that one season, we have had snow, but it was in Russia. We haven't had snow in Hawkins. So again, like the worst parts of the Stranger Things show were when they were out of Hawkins. That Pittsburgh episode, all the stuff in Russia was not good. I didn't like it. It was interesting. I liked the only part I liked was when Hopper has like the realization in his speech. He was like, I thought I was put here as like a punishment for all the wrong and bad things I've done in my life, but I was actually put here as a way to help 11 fight and still do something, even though I'm out of the picture. I liked that he's still able to fight a Demogorgon in that Russian jail cell, but don't like that we were in Russia for the whole time. The show needs to be in Hawkins. It's a small town monster mystery show. When they stray away from that, it's not Stranger Things anymore. Because this is all Stranger Things. Like, as much as I don't like the monster design, him sneaking around, hunting people down, them hiding, that's all Stranger Things 101. Like, every season, most episodes have that kind of stuff going on. I haven't eaten since the snow shark attacked me while I was grabbing my pizza. That was days ago. Speaking of tummy rumbles, I'm gonna have a little bit of my little walnut banana bread. Ow! If you need to set this thing on fire, get a better flame source before you start. A little Bunsen burner starter like that isn't gonna ignite a bunch of goo on fire 5 feet away from you. Like the sparks don't work like that. Oh shit, Lucas, Lucas. Maybe call for help a little bit sooner. Well, she's not gonna die. That needed to be Nikki. Like Nikki and I don't know, maybe 11 or Nikki and Will or Nikki and Will and Mike. Like the three of them should be doing the water tower shit. Cuz if Nikki's in that situation, oh no, she might fall and die. Max is in 3 more seasons of the show after this, so she's not going to die. Man, they are they are trying to make Will cool in this show, and it is not working. Will has never done anything like this in any season ever, so like why is he trying to be a hero? So that's one down. I don't think that was there's more still more to deal with. Cuz yeah, there was the one in the sewers that what have Lucas and Max been doing? What are they working on? There won't be. I can tell you right now. You're literally never seen or heard from again, Nikki. So good riddance. See you on the way out. Can we figure out what's going on with the black eyes, guys? Who's gonna who's gonna come find that? And are they just gonna think this kid did it? The school is empty, so do they anticipate the fire department to actually show up? I don't know if that happens. I don't think those are tied to an actual fire department. I think somebody at the office is gonna have to hear that and call in a fire truck, right? I don't work at a school. I've never seen the inner workings of a fire alarm system. You love to see it. Max and Lucas were honestly the best couple of the TV show, so I'm glad to see them be the highlight of this show as well. This has kind of been the Max and Lucas show, right? They've been the focus of most episodes with the two of them on their own. I talked over it, but that was a it was a small sequence, but it was fun. Her sledding around on that sign was really cool. Again, a fun thing that you can do in this and you wouldn't be able to do in a live action show. Seeing Millie Bobby Brown sled around in the snow on a road sign wouldn't translate well in live action. Oh yeah, but kind of back to what I was saying in previous episodes. I am liking the animation style. I would just like it to be a little bit more stylized. Like this kind of stuff, I don't know. In order to stand out, you need something, right? Arcane has very, very distinct, almost like brush strokes. It looks like oil on canvas kind of painting some of the time, with a lot of the action scenes being hand drawn, some type of cool animation style thrown in. Uh, this is also reminiscent of the most recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mutant Mayhem, I think was the movie. But again, that one also had like moments of style. This doesn't really have any style other than just being a pretty authentic look. Like they're doing a good job nailing the one to one of the characters, the school, the basement, all of this. The Hawkins of it all feels very like, oh god, this is we are done with another episode already. Fuck. Uh, these are flying by. Holy shit. What was I saying? Yeah, I would just like a little bit more style to this animation in the action scenes. they've done it a couple times, but it's so brief you can't even really tell. Where they do like a cool like freeze frame or like a slow motion kind of shot of something. Those always look kind of cool, but it's a blink and you miss it kind of thing, and it's done. It's I don't know, man. Now that we're 7 episodes in, I'm feeling more confident in saying that I just don't like it. I'm not liking the show at all. But with that said, let's just hop right into episode 8. Sorry for droning on a little bit. I'm just kind of getting the binging of it all right now is kind of wearing. I'm getting a little lost. Everything's bleeding together a little bit, but we're right into it. Chapter 8, The Party. All right, in order to sync up this commentary track, what you're going to want to do, as usual, get past that Netflix logo. Once that fades to black, press play. But for now, press pause. All right, where are we? We're at the food mart. So this is where Dustin and the bad guy have been hanging out. This is straight up Jurassic Park with the raptors, dude. I think I called it out a couple episodes ago where he did the monster call like the raptors. Now this is literally them skulking around the kitchen scene. So yeah, this is where Dustin and the bad guy are. Will, Mike, Nikki, and 11 just met up at the school. Lucas and Max are at the top of the water tower. Okay. I know where everyone is in relation to each other. Let's see what happens. Nope, that's not how that would work. That would not work like that. Oh, he's got green shit on him. What do they want with this green shit? Yeah. Why do they need it? They want it for something. Oh, you know what? I just realized. You know who's missing from the scene? The bad guy. 11 in the gang caught up with Dustin. Who's driving the plow? Is Nikki? Wow, they tried to do an alien. They did an aliens. I think that was an aliens rip, right? Like get away from her, you bitch. Get away from them, you mouth breather. That was totally an aliens reference. Damn, 11. Holy fuck, girl. How are they going to explain this? The snowstorm threw a tree into the Quickie Mart? Yeah, what's going on now? So literally we're just copying the tunnels from season 2 and we're just going to do the sewers. If these sewers already existed, why were the tunnels getting made in the season 2 storyline anyway? Wow. This that felt so video gamey. But also, oh shit, you know what that reminded me of? One of the Stranger Things seasons started with, was it Will? Yeah, it was season 5. Starts with Will getting grabbed by the Demogorgon and placed at Vecna just like that. I wonder if we're gonna get a Vecna. reference. They don't know the Mind Flayer yet. They know about the Mind Flayer. They don't know about Vecna specifically. Vecna is season 4. Mind Flayer is season 2. The Body Mind Flayer and the Goo Blob season 3. Hey, these fuckers. God, I hated them so much in season 4 that they are like the ones in charge, and they are the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Oh no, this is Dan. I thought this was the other cop. Damn it, my experiment wrecked my shop. He says that. Just flat out spells it out that he's the bad guy. Erica. That's his sister's name. I forgot. There we go. Yeah, she was the one I was trying to think of earlier that is the... She is season 3's Nikki, right? So she gets a much bigger role just so she can have stuff explained to her. Therefore, have the characters explain stuff to Erica, ergo the audience. Nikki, Erica, Steve Harrington in season 1 and 2. Like, I guess more season 1. He knows about it all in season 2. But everyone has there's always a character that has to be in the story to have things explained to them, so it's explained to the audience. So he likes Rosario, right? That's the thing? That's the joke right here. They're kind of making fun of him that he might like Rosario. Where is she in the rest of the show, man? Why are you introducing a character that is not relevant in the rest of the show? It should be like... No, it can't be Stacy. Stacy can't know anything about it because Stacy is an actual character, a popular girl that they want to hang out with, but never can. She can't know about any of this stuff, so it can't be her. So who is the queen? Is it a person? Because you got to imagine when the scientist burned the first creature in the first episode, those spores got spread. Those had to have infected somebody. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We got 3 more episodes. But again, this is where the pacing of them being 30 minutes a piece and this only like checks out to like under 5 hours, right? That's less than a season of Stranger Things. Because of that, we are kind of all over the place, right? We find out it's spores almost immediately, but now we have to have the next thing. They've already figured out what the monster threat is. They thought they solved it already. So now, we're like in season 2 of the bad guy. Like, we actually found out that there was another one the whole time that was hidden. Like, this feels like so late game kind of thing. Cool little gadget that she made. Why the fuck aren't any of these gadgets in the rest of the show? Yeah, he's going to cut himself with the base of that axe. What are you talking about? He's not... Oh, God. Oh, no. Why do they all have a gadget that they never use? These are all cool little tools and gadgets, and they never use them for the rest of the series? Come on. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. I hate that kind of shit. prequel stuff is so dumb for that. Like, she has a fucking disc launcher. Will has a mallet axe. Dustin has this backpack with like gooseberry. Like, what is that? She has a hedge trimmer club. These things are fucking rad. They feel out of an Apocalypse Mad Max video game. And we never see him again for the rest of the entire series. Ugh, so dumb, dude. Yeah, we get it. You know what? Is it the mom? Did I get tricked into thinking it was the guy and it actually was the mom this whole time? You want her to be like a likable, sympathetic character. So the twist of her being the bad guy maybe is bigger. Because the other guy feels like a scumbag already. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I worked at the lab. I was a Hawkins like alumni scientist." So of course you're made to think it's him. Like he stole the goo and did this, but what if it was the mom? Damn, now I'm kind of like second guessing myself. It's one of them. They have the orange or they have the green goo that got injected into the vine, so it's one of them. I don't think it was the daughter. There's no way she would have fucked around with that kind of thing. No one else really knows about it. It's just the mom and the boyfriend. And that's why I'm kind of starting to think it wasn't the boyfriend character because that feels like the more obvious choice, right? The mom being silly, goofy, making the alien references, having the goo in the first place, this kind of like being her pet project. I feel like she would be the one that would push it and make the experiment real. And it would also explain why she's not around in the later seasons. They have to, maybe she gets arrested, maybe she dies, and then Nikki just kind of has to like bounce out of town. Oh, were they just talking about? Damn, I'm glad I talked over it because I don't give a fuck. But were they just talking about 11 going on her like road trip experience out of town? Oh, fuck off. I'm just a little too. I guess I'm just a little too weird and quirky to have a birthday party. People just don't really get me, so I don't have many friends to invite. Like, fuck off. This is sick. I like her disc launcher. That is from Far Cry. Like I've played a Far Cry game that had that exact same weapon. I like these weapons. Why do they never use them for the rest of the entire show? Yeah, this is looking pretty hive like. And we're back to like the it vibes with the kids in the sewer. I guess this is a cool little area we've never explored in the show before, but it kind of makes you wonder where the hell is the sewer stuff in the rest of the show? Like, obviously, this is how monsters would be getting around town without people figuring it out, but we never see that. And this is dumb too. We know from the later seasons, 4 specifically, that you can't touch anything in the upside down. Well, I mean, you can touch stuff. You can't touch any of the vines or like anything that could be tied to the creatures because it's all the hive mind. So yeah, I feel like them crawling into that tube right there, touching all of the vines would let the monsters know that they're here. Man, and I hate how video gamey this is where it's like them having to sneak around. it feels so Last of Us, stealthy. Ugh, I hate that kind of shit in games. Like, oh, I see their walk pattern. Let me just avoid that, I guess. Is that a cock gun? What the? How the fuck is this bitch making these things? She made a grapple gun like she's fucking Batman, dude. Who is this chick? Yep. Oh, I thought he was gonna swing. Somebody's swinging back. Yeah, somebody is gonna swing, miss, swing back. It's gonna break. They're gonna fall down. Okay, go time. Time to hustle. I think they're all going down. They might all be going down at this point. Oh, that was nice. I love that. I've said it before, but yep, they're all. I knew it. They're all going down. But a nice thing that you can never do this in the live action show. This is cool. Big time Goonies vibes with them going down the slide. So they nail it sometimes, right? They are able to get the like 80s vibe and like the homages every now and then. Like every so often I get a glimpse of something in the show or a vibe of something in the show that triggers an 80s nostalgia feeling for me, right? That's what the whole Stranger Things show is based on. They want you to feel those constantly. This show, I feel it maybe 2 or 3 times per episode. Ooh, fucking great song choice. Yes. Doesn't really fit with the scene, but I appreciate it all the same. No, 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 string. Like a green house tree. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want. Who was that? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is he shooting? How the fuck did this bitch make all this stuff? What is this show becoming right now, dude? I mean, this is a sick action scene, but what the fuck, dude? Good song, doesn't fit. They all have little contraptions and little tools like they're in a like this feels like Borderlands. Like when you're all fighting together in a Borderlands campaign. You got your siren character, you got your gunners, you got your melee characters. I kind of hate it because I like it as a set piece. I don't like it as a Stranger Things scene. This doesn't feel like a Stranger Things moment. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. Just got to go along with the ride, man. Ugh. Oh, lame. How many times are we going to see them get their butts whooped by these guys? This is the second time this season alone, dude. They fought the thing in the wood. No, they fought the two things at the wood yard, at the lumber yard. Got walloped. They all got walloped in the woods. They only got survived. They only survived because Will smacked it with a mallet. Hey, happy birthday! It's my birthday today too. Chuck E. Cheese in the '80s. Wouldn't it have been like Freddy Fazbear's? No, not Freddy Fazbear's. Uh, that's the fake one that they made Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's based off of. It was what was it before Chuck E. Cheese? Fuck. Showbiz Pizza. Showbiz Pizza. Yeah, it was the Showbiz Pizza Bear. That's what it was. That was. They should be going like the Showbiz Pizza, not Chuck E. Cheese. I don't think Chuck E. Cheese had split off at this point yet. That's a fun little like bit of trivia. I think it was like the fucking Atari dudes. Like once Atari kind of like split up, some of the developers of Atari games went and like, no. It was the original show. That's what it was. The Showbiz Pizza. The people who made the animatronics, they split off and did their own thing, right? Oh, Jesus. Kills him. Kills him dead. Oh, I wish it wasn't. I'm really over this character being the one that is inventing everything and oh yeah, oh whatever. I'll just accept that they have a plan at least. Okay, so we know the plan. Plants these ones are upside down plants so they are sensitive to light. Now we just need to make a big light cannon to fry it, I guess. Here we go. This is where we're gonna find. This is where we find out who. It's gonna be the mom. Maybe it's both of them. Yeah, it's both of them together. Okay. Okay, so it's not one or the other. It's both of them together. I guess I didn't really think of that option. That they are both in on it together. Isn't this the same bathroom that Will had his freak out and vomited a slug into? What does he realize? Oh, is that what it is? Okay, I was expecting it to be the end game plan of them growing plants. So she worked at the lab too. Is that Dan behind her? Horde Prime. She's not the queen. Is that what he was implying? That she's like the one living in? Is she the one in that big cocoon underground? No, right? Ugh. whatever. I mean, there we go. We got the reveal that we were looking for. Bad guy is the mom and the boyfriend. So I was kind of right on both fronts. All right, that was the episode 7 and 8. This show's really starting to drag, man. I'm really feeling it. But hopefully it's in like true Stranger Things fashion. Maybe the last couple episodes are going to be really, really good. And it'll have like some good action, some good like wrap up. Because that's what the show does pretty well. It has like good wrap ups, I would say. You're always like curious about the mystery. What's going on? What's the monster? Who's the bad guy? What are we going to do to solve it? Whatever the deal is for that season. And then they wrap it up pretty nicely. And then the next, because it seemed like the show was always built with the implication that they weren't guaranteed another season until season 3 came out. And then after that, it was like, okay, we're just going to finish it off. We got 2 more seasons under our belt. Let's just get it out and finish this thing. And then Netflix was like, oh, no. You're not out so easy, guys. We have way more in mind for Stranger Things. This is our cash cow. We're not dumping it so soon. But after this show, I'm so curious what the future for Stranger Things and Netflix is going to be. I can't imagine this doing very well. It's going to get a lot of watch time. I anticipate people checking it out. Stranger Things is so popular. Why not just check it out like me? I decided to just check it out. And it's so short. 10 episodes, each one under 30 minutes. So why not just binge it all in half a day? But at the same time, I don't anticipate people liking it. I don't anticipate people talking very highly of this. I mean, how could they do a sequel to this? They can't do a sequel. It's literally season 3 is the sequel to this. They might. I don't know if they would. Maybe they'd do some. I don't know. Could they do some more spin-off stuff? Could they do some prequel stuff with maybe people at the Hawkins lab while 11 is there? Could we? No, because we have to. The whole gimmick of the show is the Stranger Things, right? It's the upside downness of it all. Which is why I don't like the season. There's no upside down. You know? There's not even demogorgons. It's weird plant monsters, vines, spores. It's all very new. It seems like an idea that was not that they had it seems like, okay, maybe it was an idea they had for a season. Who knows? Maybe this was like a back burner idea that never got picked up for a full season of the show, and they're just running with it here. Very possible. Okay, let's just get on with it. Thank you for listening to this, guys. I really hope you're enjoying these commentary tracks and watching through them with me. I'm having fun talking over the show, not enjoying the show at all. But let's just get it done. We are on episode 9 coming up. 9 and 10 are the last bit. We're on the home stretch after this. I will see you in the next episode for the finale 2 episodes. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. Bye.